Welcome. In front of me is a OPPO Reno15 FS, and today I will show you how you can enable and set up your portable hotspot. So to get started, you will want to swipe down from the top right side of your screen, so right here. This will bring down all your toggles. Here we are looking for the hotspot toggle, which if it's not visible on the first page, you can swipe to the left and this will show you additional pages. Now that is where the toggle is located for me. You can see it right here. But if you can't see it on any of the pages, it will mean that you need to add it. And you can do so by clicking right here on this pencil, click on the plus, and then find it below here. Now you're looking for a darker one. The light gray ones here are ones that are already added, and the darker ones like these ones are ones that you can add. So once you find your hotspot somewhere here, you just simply press on it, then click on done, and as you can see, the toggle stays here. So once you see it first time around, I recommend holding it, and then this will show you your hotspot password. I can clearly see this password isn't too fun, so we're going to select more settings and then select hotspot settings. This will automatically select our password, so let's get rid of it and then type in our own password, which will need to have at least 8 characters in length, and that can be letters, numbers, doesn't really matter. There we go. Now I selected a very simple one, such as my memory, so it's very fitting. And we have some other options in here as well. So for instance, we have the AP band. And again, just like the Pro, for some reason there's only one option, which I guess on this device is a little bit, actually, I would say it's more expected, but like hell it is. This is a 2025 or even 6 device that comes with only 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. That's absolute bullshit right here. Now, chances are this is some kind of bug, because like I said, the Pro version of this device also had only 2.4. while the non-Pro, which is the lower tier, had both 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. That usually seems like a bug, that the higher tier version of this phone would lack something that the lower one has. Now this one is even lower, so it could be the case, but considering when this phone was released, it's highly unlikely. So I think what it might be happening here is that there's some kind of bug with this, and it might be just, system update, and you will see more options in here. And what you should normally see in here is the 2.4 gigahertz, which will stay like it is. And below that, you should have a 5 gigahertz, which will say that it's a faster network. Now, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna eventually see these two options, I do want to kind of explain this. A 2.4 will be a better option for you, as generally hotspot that is from your phone, it's using mobile network, and mobile network is pretty damn slow. So there's not really any reason to go with the 5 gigahertz one. While the 5 gigahertz one might be faster and allow more devices connected, you're just running a hotspot, not a goddamn server from your phone. So this is kind of redundant, and on top of that, it will limit some other devices from being able to connect. So if you have a 5 gigahertz network enabled, and for instance you have a phone that only supports 2.4, like this one seemingly do right now, then whatever device you try to use to connect to this hotspot wouldn't straight up see this hotspot at all. So you would need to basically drop it down. Now the only benefit of a 5 realistically is that when you have a very densely populated areas, 5 gigahertz network will be better accommodated for that more densely packed areas where you have a lot of different networks at the same time, which 2.4 might struggle. But in general, for hotspot purposes, 2.4 will probably get you through whatever you need. So that's what I'm going to keep. Additionally, the name of the network will always be the name of the device. We can change it if you want to, shorten it, do whatever you want. I'm going to keep it kind of as it is, just to reduce the name. And lastly, when you go back in here, you can see we have one more toggle, which is automatically turn off personal hotspot after 10 minutes of no devices being connected to it. It's a great option. I personally really like to have this enabled, and it is by default. And this means that when you're using your hotspot, as an example, on your laptop, and you're done working, you close the lid, This will obviously put your device into sleep mode, and that would then trigger the timer. 10 minutes later, your phone turns off your hotspot to preserve battery life, as your hotspot will consume more of your phone's battery life. So this is a great way to kind of preserve this. Now you can turn off the hotspot yourself. You don't need to wait for this timer, and I'm going to show that in a second. So let's first turn it on. So when it's all set up, find the toggle, tap on it, and you can see hotspot on, and you're good to go. Now when you're done, you can, like I said, either disconnect from it or tap on it once more to turn it off. And there we go. So with that being said, I hope you found this very helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.